Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar organized together with Clamanti Salon Supplies in collaboration with Norel Dr. Wilsz. It's truly lovely to have you all here. I know it's been a while since our last session, but I'm so happy to be back with you today to spread some Christmas magic and talk to you about some wonderful treatments you can offer during the festive season to help your clients feel perfectly ready for their special events and also beyond. And first of all, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join me this morning. I can imagine things are getting busier and busier at this time of the year, so I really appreciate your presence here. And to show you this appreciation, later on, together with Clamanti Salon Supplies, we will have a little surprise for you. So make sure you stay with us until the end. And I promise to make today's session as valuable and as time efficient as possible. You know, I can talk, but I will try to keep it as short as possible. So, as we all know, the festive season is just around the corner, and I'm sure many of you already have your Christmas campaigns either ready to launch or already running. And for us, beauty professionals, is one of the most exciting but also busiest time of the year. Usually we are working 12-hour shifts, like early morning to late night, so we are all super busy. And today's webinar will focus on how to make the season not only magical for your clients, but also profitable, organized and stress-free for you and your team if you have teams at your professional beauty settings. And we will go through three beautiful professional facial treatments that you can easily introduce into your beauty studios, all designed to deliver those outstanding results and give your clients that gorgeous festive glow. And at the end, I will also share a few practical tips on how to make the most of the festive season, not only in terms of treatments and clients experience, but also in boosting your bookings and retail sale during this special period. So I hope you will find it helpful as well. And now, before we start, just a few organization details as usual. So first of all, please be aware that this webinar is being recorded. Let me just admit another person, and it will last around an hour, and everyone who registered will receive a link to the recording so you can rewatch it at your convenience. And usually it's about it's on running for at least 7 days after receiving this email with the link, although Clamanti often kindly keeps access to all those webinars for a bit longer so you can rewatch it whenever it's the most convenient for you. And please note that unfortunately we are unable to share this presentation with you directly because due to the copyright reasons, but if you are very welcome to take your own notes during this session, and of course you will have an access to the recording later. And if you would like to explore additional marketing materials, you can visit Clamanti Salon Supplies website, where you can find a dedicated section called Marketing Materials, and there you will find some catalogs, brochures, posters, everything to help you to support your business. But now, please allow me to briefly introduce myself, maybe for those who might be new here. My name is Joanna Bojarska, and I'm independent consultant for Clamanti Supplies since 2018, so 2019, well, long time. And I am the owner of Beauty by Joanna Bojarska and JB ProTouch, and I've been working in the beauty industry for nearly 2 decades, long time. And alongside my beauty studio, I also run this JB ProTouch. So this is the consultancy company and business where I help other professionals to grow and optimize their businesses. So if you would like to see, for example, an example of my current Christmas campaign, you can visit my website www.joannabojarska.com, and you can see how I organize things there. So hopefully you will find it as a little inspiration for your own festive planning. And you can also join me on YouTube channel, simply Joanna Bojarska, when I share professional treatment demonstrations, skincare advice, and educational content for both professionals and my clients. And after webinars like this, I try to also upload on, especially on the JB Pro Touch account, little videos where you can see the shorts of how I perform treatments, the treatments which I'm talking about during the webinars, because we tried to show you treatments in the videos in the webinars like this, but never worked. The screen was lagging and nothing worked well. So we thought we're gonna skip that. We will go through protocols, but then videos you can watch on my channels later. And obviously, Salon Supplies offers additional services. Now, enough about me. That's it. And when it comes to additional services from Clamanti Salon Supplies, you also have the affiliate program, which is a wonderful opportunity to earn some extra income by recommending products that you already use and love. And for example, if you do not want to stock retail skincare at your beauty studio, which by the way I highly recommend, you can simply generate your code, and whenever people will be buying from the website, you will earn some money of it. So you don't have to keep stock at your beauty studio. Enrollment is very easy, and I think it is a fantastic way to boost your income alongside your beauty services. And additionally, Clamanti also offer business consultations to support your growth, and it's about and you will find obviously more information about it in the marketing materials section as well. As we know, festive season is a super special and important time for us beauty professionals. And before we move on to the treatments themselves, I would like to take a few minutes to talk about why this season is so important and special. As we know, the weeks leading to Christmas are often the busiest and the most profitable time of the year in our industry. Clients want to look and feel their absolutely best, whether it's Christmas parties, office parties, family gatherings, festive events, or just to give themselves a little well-deserved pampering before the new year. And but as exciting as it is, it can also become a little bit overwhelming for us if we do not plan it properly. Appointments start to fill up quickly, retail sales go up, and at the same time, we need to make sure that every single client leaves our beauty studio feeling special, relaxed, and cared for, right? So it's quite a lot to cover. This is why preparation is the key, and that's what you show today. You are really preparing for the Christmas season. You are here, you want to make your clients super special, and you want to make this Christmas season the most profitable ever. And I know I say it a lot, but in our profession, preparation is what separates a stressful season from a successful season. So when we prepare in advance, when we plan our promotions, stock our products, design the treatments offer, and have all our marketing materials ready, it allows us to then truly enjoy this period rather than be just on the survive mode. Yeah, so we can give our best to our clients and really focus on those services. And it also gives our clients a clear message because it shows them that we are organized, professional, and they can fully trust us to take care of them. And because at the end of the day, they are not just coming for the treatments, it's all about creating the experience and the relationship. That's what makes your clients come back to us again and again. And the Christmas season is a truly perfect time to strengthen those relationships. And after we will go through all the treatments, I will give you a few practical and most importantly, budget-friendly ideas on how you can make this a festive season super special for your clients and also stress-free for yourself. All right, so now that we set the tone and we know what is this, why the season is so important, let's move on to something a little more exciting. The first festive facial treatment from Norel Dr. Wilsz that you can easily add to your menu this season. And of course, all the products I will be talking about in today's webinar are available at the Clamanti Salon Supplies website. So after this webinar, you can go ahead and purchase the products which interests you the most. So first treatment, Face Rejuve, also known as a cranberry lift treatment. And this is our lifting and revitalizing festive facial. This is a truly beautiful treatment that delivers fantastic results. And on top of that, it's also super tasty because it has the most gorgeous natural aroma of cranberries. You can't go more festive than that. Clients absolutely love it because it not only smells delicious, but it's also incredibly pleasant for them and gives your skin those like quick visible results, right? And that's why we call it a beautifying or pre-event treatment. It's perfect for clients who are preparing for an important occasion or a night out or want that instant glow and lifting effect. And you can perform this treatment even on the same day as the event. That's how gentle and effective it is. However, for the best possible results, I always recommend to have two treatments. So for example, one treatment before the event, then they're going home with an appropriate skincare to use during the week, and then they come back on the day of the event and you do the second treatment. And that combination gives you the ultimate lifting, brightening and rejuvenating effect. And after this treatment, skin is beautifully radiant, lifted, smoothed and refreshed. That real festive glow effect. And this line is packed with different powerful ingredients. So when it comes to ingredients, we have the cranberry fruit extract. It's a rich source of condensed tannins, vitamins A, B1, B2, C, E, and K, and microelements like potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, and iron, right? Cranberry fruit and cranberry extracts are used in medicine as well, so they are very well known for years. And these compounds out of cranberry, they have antibacterial properties, protect blood vessels, and provide strong antioxidant support. Then you have cranberry seed oil, and this is a very specific oil because it has the perfect ratios of omegas 3, 6, and 9. So those fatty acids, and they are in those perfect proportion. So when you apply them on the skin, they straight away can work without any need of like adjustment, and they will nourish the skin, strengthen the lipid barrier, they will smooth, hydrate, and they will improve that elasticity, because after all, we call this treatment a lifting treatment. So it's also very great to reduce any irritation, any itchiness. So this treatment will be great for clients with various dermatosis, for example. And then the third treatment with the trademark, it's the peptide complex. So it's a dual action peptide complex, and it consists of microalgae extract. So microalgae, of course, rich in amino acids, chlorophyll, vitamins like C, B12. It gives you the very powerful anti-wrinkle effect because it stimulates the fibroblasts, so particularly collagen type 1, and contains also polysaccharides. And those polysaccharides, they will create that like a thin lifting film, like a lifting veil on the skin, and that will give you that beautiful instant lifting effect. It's not gonna last forever. as we said, this is a prevent treatment, so we have to measure our expectations. But the longer we use the products from this line at home and the more treatments we do, we prolong those effects. And then the second active ingredient from this line is the water and oil extracts from cranberries. So again, full of antioxidants, and they provide that antibacterial and protective benefits. And together, those ingredients, this peptide complex, gives you that firming, tightening, hydrating, and rejuvenating effect. Perfect for any mature or tired skin. And as we said in the at the beginning, this is like one more before, we have this treatment will be the best for any mature skin, any skin with early signs of aging, visible loss of elasticity, cuperose. So whenever, let's say, you get a client who comes in, they don't have much time, they have event coming up today or even tomorrow, and you can tell that their skin is pretty tired, a bit like, you have loads of those tiny wrinkles, dehydration, the skin is dry, like they have loads of like broken capillaries and redness in their skin. This is gonna be the treatment for you. And as you will see in the protocol, you will have, this is a very easy and straightforward protocol. So in other words, any skin, that will be the perfect treatment for any skin that needs brightening, strengthening, and revitalization, especially, of course, before a big event, but anytime. So, the expected results, as you can probably figure out now, it's a brightening and a refreshed skin tone, deep hydration, smoothing and softening the skin, affirmed and increased elasticity in the skin, and visibly smoother and firmer skin, strong antioxidants here because you have loads of active ingredients which are strong antioxidants, cranberries, superfruits, yeah, and superfoods even, and it gives you very nice immediate results, and it feels very luxurious as well because of that cranberry aroma. So now that we covered all the benefits and active ingredients, let's move on to the treatment protocol itself. So that's what we are here for. So first of all, treatment protocol is double cleanse. And for the double cleanse, you will be using one of the most versatile products in our collection. Hopefully you can see me in my little window here. It's the cleanser, the cleansing foam, gentle cleansing foam. This is the product which is a definite must-have. It's loved not only by beauty professionals, but also for clients, male clients included, because it's super easy to use. It's very gentle. There is no SLS, there is no soap. You can go over your eyes with it. The only thing is that it's super gentle, so it's not gonna dissolve the waterproof makeup. Or let's say your client comes in with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, then you use our micellar water makeup remover, the one in this see-through bottle. So that will be it. So first you will be dissolving the makeup with micellar water, and then you will perform a double cleanse with this cleansing foam. And then we will have the exfoliation phase. And in this exfoliation phase, we will be using the peeling AHA cranberry. It looks like so, and this is a beautiful peel because it's not as intense as any acid-based resurfacer, but it's more. It's a little bit more intense than, let me just admit someone, and then it's a bit more intense than the enzyme peeling. So it's something in between. It has a very nice, pleasant gel consistency. let's say, and we apply like a very thin layer on the skin once the skin is properly cleansed, and it is suitable for all skin types, including those sensitive and cuperous skin, right? And the base here is alpha hydroxy acids based from cranberry fruit extract and 15% of lactic acid. And pH here is between 4 and 4.5. It's a beautiful peeling. Your client might, like, they shouldn't feel much, maybe a little bit tingling if their skin is a very, very sensitive. And what I like to do after applying a thin layer of this peel, I like to put my gloves on and then gently massage the client's skins to intensify this exfoliation. Wear your gloves, because even though this enzyme, this peeling is not strong, if you do 4 or 5 facials a day, you might find your skin on your hands very, very sensitive. And this peeling doesn't leave, you leave it for 10 minutes on the skin and then rinse off with water. The neutralization is not needed. But if your client is super sensitive, you can always go with neutralizer. And in Norel Dr. Wilsz, you probably already know, we have one neutralizer for all the peels. This is this one, and you can also neutralize with it, but it's not needed. I never had a situation when I had to neutralize this peeling. And then there is step number 3, and this is the active phase. And in the basic protocol, which you will find in your catalogs, there is no those 2 extra ingredients, the profiller serum and vitamin C. We added those 2 products to intensify the effects of the treatment. So here you first of all have one of my favorite profiller wrinkle serum with hyaluronic acid activator. And it's a very unique active serum that really not only hydrates the skin, it's great for sensitive skin as well, but it will also smooth and plump those superficial wrinkles, right? It will boost hyaluronic acid synthesis. It will beautifully bind and replenish moisture. It will strengthen firmness in the skin and prepare the skin beautifully for the lifting effect of the treatment. And obviously you can work this serum, and that's what we will be doing in this protocol, this serum with sonophoresis or any massage technique if you do not have sonophoresis. But I like to use it with sonophoresis, so it enhances the penetration and anti-aging effect of this serum. And after, so I would do the sonophoresis for like 7 minutes, let's say, and then I will go in with another additional product. This is the vitamin C. There we go. This is the vitamin C, a 10% vitamin C brightening serum. So this is a concentrated vitamin C brightening serum, and this is a silky serum, but it's based on natural oils. So there is no fillers here. There is no paraffin, no silicone. It's super rich and it's concentrated, and it has it consists of that stable form of vitamin C that, as we all know, vitamin C delivers that brightening antioxidant protection and supports the photoaged skins, of course, and it will give you that immediate glow. And because it is a strong concentrate, you only need a few drops. So a bottle like this should last you for about 15-20 treatments. So remember about that, because when you add too much of this serum, then you might find doing the massage phase quite difficult. But I will tell you that a little bit later. So you apply a few, so you do the sonophoresis with profiller serum, and then you don't rinse it off. you apply a few drops of the vitamin serum on top of that. You do not remove anything, and then you move on to the massage phase. And here we will be using one of my favorite cranberry serums, and this is an oil serum which you can use for massage, not only in the cranberry rejuve treatment, but any treatments. When you have client who comes, they haven't had a treatment for a while, their skin is super dry, quite red, and you see loads of those superficial wrinkles. That will be the serum for you, which you can use for the massage. And it gives you that as well, long-lasting glide. It's really smoothing to the skin. It will improve the elasticity of the skin, and it will give you that deep nourishment. As I said, it's a lovely regeneration for dry and mature skin. And here, I would personally recommend some kind of a lifting, anti-aging style of massage, but of course you can use whatever massage techniques you prefer at your beauty studio. The choice is yours. I like to do quite like hands-on proper lifting massage here because after all this is a lifting treatment, yeah. And after the massage you either remove the excess of all of those products, but sometimes what I've noticed, I have clients with such dry skin that everything sucked into the skin. Literally, skin was like taking it as a sponge. So I would just pat dry the product into the skin, just making sure the skin is dry. Otherwise, we will rinse it off with, like, I don't know, hot towel ritual, for example, or any gauzes or anything what you use at your studio. And then we have 6 steps. Now, the next step, cranberry lift. So this is the star of our this is the star product in our treatment. Where is the lift thingy? Have I taken it? Let me just grab it from my shelf. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was performing one of those treatments last night, so that's why it was on the shelf. So cranberry lift. And so this is like a serum, a lotion. And this is our firming lotion, right? It has that rapid and long-lasting Botox-like tightening, smoothing, and firming effect. It will beautifully stimulate the collagen. It will again have that antioxidant protection. So what we do, we will apply a thin layer of it with the brush over the entire face. And with this lifting cream or lifting serum, we go quite close to the eyes. So you can go on the top layer of the eyelid and very close here, so you cover those crow's feet. And when I apply it with a thin brush, I go as I would be applying a lifting mask. So from the middle outwards, right? And then on the neck upwards. You know how you apply the lifting mask, right? And I will leave this serum for 5 minutes on the skin because this is the serum which has the biggest concentration of that peptide complex. So it needs a few minutes to start working to creating that veil. Remember when we were talking about that lifting veil on the skin? So I applied this and then I move on to start preparing the algae mask. But in the meantime, this time passes the 5 minutes with this serum. Smells amazing. So this is again an amazing experience for your clients throughout the whole treatment. And then I apply the algae mask. And for this treatment, we are using the cranberry algae mask. You know, algae masks are one of my favorites. And here, when I am mixing this powder, this algae powder, I'm not mixing it only with water. I like to add a few pumps of a toner. And then in this case, I like to add the anti-redness toner because usually when I'm doing the cranberry lift, I work with skins with like loads of broken capillaries and redness. So this anti-redness toner will help us and emphasize the strength of this mask, right? And then we prepare the algae mask. Beautiful, smooth texture to all the algae masks. Obviously, you have to mix it properly, but it should be a very smooth texture. You will see on the video when I will be posting it as well, how beautiful and smooth texture you can get. I cannot, like, I don't know, you probably see it on social media as well when someone is posting photos when they are applying the mask and you have all those like massive blurbs of like algae here and like the powder wasn't properly mixed. It gives me an ick. Like it gives me an ick. I mean it because the mask can't work its magic when it's not prepared properly. And algae mask, they should be very smooth, no like blurpy, like bits inside, smooth, nice texture, right? When we are applying the algae mask. And then after, with this mask, you can apply it on over the entire face, including eyes and lips. Amazing effect. People like my clients love algae masks because that's where they can relax and have a little power nap even. And here, to add a little bit extra, we will be doing a bandage compress. So you get yourself any bandage you like. Sorry, I was doing this treatment last night. That's why. Don't have this bandage here, but anyway, you have a bandage like this, right? Like a simple bandage you can get for, £1, £2 on Amazon. And you cut, let's say, a length like this. And what you do, you apply the algae mask, wait about 3-4 minutes, and then you take this bandage and go underneath their chin, quite tight, and then do a little thing like this. So on top. So they have this tightening feeling. You get everything up around the jawline. You will see it on the video, which I have prepared for you. So I have to dispose of that now. But that's the bandage complex. It gives you a beautiful like addition to the lifting effect. And the client feels that it really works on the jawline. The jawline, it's usually that moment where clients are starting to see the gravity first, and whenever they feel it's tightened, they love this effect because it gives you that noticeable feeling of support and lift straight away during the treatment. So just a little bonus. You don't have to do that, but I'm just telling you what my clients really like. And while your client is resting with the algae mask, this is a perfect moment to make them feel super special and taken care of. So what I like to do, I like to perform a head massage or a neck massage or chest massage or a hand massage, allowing them to completely relax and feel pampered. Believe me, those little touches, they matter a lot, and that's what makes you stand out from other beauty therapists if you are giving them these extra touches. And then after the algae mask, we are removing it and moving on with the final touches, skincare, and then of course and that's why, of course, we are applying the cream and then an eye cream from the Cranberry line. And more like it will be perfect if your clients could go home with those, at least those products like, let's say, cranberry cream and SPF, because obviously at the end of every treatment, we are applying SPF. So this is a beautifully nourishing and brightening and lifting treatment, and clients leave the studio with their skin feeling smooth, moisturized, lifted, and protected. So this is a beautiful treatment. I think quite easy to do, and you don't need that many products to perform this treatment. So really a nice treatment. And then we can move on with another treatment, and this is the treatment which I called Christmas Lax Skin Rejuvenation. And this is a treatment which I have prepared myself. This is like a signature, this is a signature treatment. And I created this protocol specifically for the British market because the treatment demand is slightly different compared to Poland. And of course, I consulted the entire sequence and the entire protocol with the trainers from Norel Dr. Wilsz Institute institute in Warsaw, and they approved the plan. So this is the treatment I came up with. And this is a little bit more advanced, and not harsher, but definitely stronger and more results-driven treatment. You can call it any way you like. I just called it Christmas-like skin rejuvenation. And this treatment combines a few different methods. So microneedling, azelaic acid as a gentle resurfacer, and the red light, LED light therapy. And this combination creates a beautifully lifted, rejuvenated, refined, and skin, perfect for clients who they want something more advanced before the festive season. And obviously, microneedling, the treatment will be great for people who are in need of skin rejuvenation. If their skin is dull, tired, looking gray, they lost the firmness, there are some like pores, visible pores. It will be great for any skin type, apart from, I would say, active acne, those open lesions or inflamed breakouts, because obviously those are main microneedling contraindications, right? But other than that, everyone would really benefit from this treatment. And this is also a great treatment for clients who would like to something a bit more advanced, but they are not ready to go onto the aesthetic medicine yet and injectables, right? So that will be a great option for them. This is that perfect bridge between classic and advanced facials, like advanced facials and full aesthetics, right? And of course, Norel Dr. Wilsz has its own. So yeah, we have those three different products. And then of course microneedling, I guess everyone uses microneedling at the moment because it's one of the most popular treatments. And Norel Dr. Wilsz has its own certified mesotherapy device. I'm sure you've seen it on our website. So it looks like so. It comes with the box with a few different batteries. And if you would be interested in that meso pen, you can also ask Clamanti Salon Supplies for a brochure where they will show you where they will be showing you what kind of cocktails you can use during microneedling. And by the way, a quick question to you. Would you like us to prepare a separate webinar about cocktails? So we would go, during this webinar, we will go through each cocktail itself and tell you what is the best for, what kind of ingredients can you find it, what kind of effects it will give you. Let us know, because we are thinking about preparing webinar about those kind of cocktails as well. So let me know, and there will be some new cocktails coming soon. But I can't tell you anything more than that just yet. This pen itself is very smooth. It's very, sorry, let's go back. It's very smooth. It's very easy to work on, quiet. I really, really like this pen. You obviously you have different adjustments on this pen, but it's very influential and it holds really nicely in the skin. And and then what I wanted to say as well, microneedling, which we recommend with Norel Dr. Wilsz, is the microneedling where you do not necessarily see loads of blood. Because I think the loads of blood, when you have all those like red faces, of course, face will be a bit pinkish, reddish. You can see a little like blobs, little portions of this, the blood, but you shouldn't have like full on bloody face, right? Here, you just destroy the protective barrier, and most likely your client will end up with a damaged barrier plus hyperpigmentation, I guess, for quite a long time. Will be quite hard to fix it later. So yeah, we do not recommend a very bloody treatment. They can be delicate, but they can still give you beautiful effects because we create those micro channels. So those micro channels are, believe me, they are absolutely enough to trigger the full cascade of skin regeneration processes. So you don't need to make the skin super bloody. And obviously we have all the benefits. of the microneedling treatment. We all know them, and we had a separate webinar when we were talking about microneedling. I think that was when we were talking about the newest line, Meso Body. So you can go back to this webinar and find more information about this. But it supports long-term rejuvenation, and it activates the collagen and elastin production. And then, yes, let us know if you would like to hear about those cocktails. And then we are using here azelaic acid. Azelaic acid is one of my favorite one, and I've done a separate webinar about this range of products, and it should be still available at the Clamantis YouTube as well, because it's quite a new line between the Norel Dr. Wilsz collection. Truly fantastic. And this is a gentle resurfacer, and it prepares your skin for microneedling beautifully and enhances the final results. And again, benefits we all know. I'm sure all of you are using azelaic acid, or most of you are using azelaic acid, because it's beautiful for any red prone inflamed skin, but also with tendency to breakouts, and easy to irritate. The azelaic acid will be perfect. Any like sebum production, that will be great for those people as well. So that's why I have chosen this resurfacer in this treatment. And then LED therapy and LED light therapy. I'm sure again a very, very popular therapy, and most of us have LED lamps at studios. It again stimulates collagen production. It's healing and repairing. We all know the benefits of LED light, and I'm sure you could add a few more points here as well. In this treatment, we will be using the red light LED therapy. Of course, you can modify those protocols as you like. Those are just guidance for you. You can follow them, but you can also modify them as you like. And then the treatment results, because we are obviously combining those few different techniques and mechanisms in that treatment. You will get the deep skin rejuvenation. You will improve the texture, smoothness, and clarity of the skin, and you will that will give you that glass skin effect. We are now talking about skin which is like beautifully glowy, but it's not like a disco ball effect, right? And in general, this treatment will be perfect for clients who are who want more glow, more firmness, more plumpness, smoother and refined texture, and stronger, healthier, and more resilient skin. So this is a beautiful treatment for clients who would like this kind of results. And then we have treatment protocol. And as you will see through all those treatments, I am using similar products, because what I wanted when I was preparing this webinar is for you to not have to buy hundreds of products in order to deliver all those treatments. You will see how versatile all the products are from Norel Dr. Wilsz, and you can have a few products and create a few totally different, beautiful treatments with them. So we're starting again, same as it was with this cranberry rejuve cleansing foam and micellar water if needed. And then we are moving on to exfoliation phase. And here first we will do the azelaic toner as a pre-peel, and then we will put a thin layer of the azelaic acid on the skin. It's quite liquidy, so I would recommend to dispose it in a glass bowl, and then with a thin brush or a gauze apply it on the skin and leave it for about 4-6 minutes depending on the client's skin the client's skin, and then you will neutralize it. And again, we are using the same neutralizers as I was showing you before. We have one, and then in between the Norel Dr. Wilsz brand, we always neutralize first and then we go with a cool water, and then if needed we neutralize second time. So really straightforward. We all do for all the acid-based treatments, we do the same. First neutralization, and then washing off with water, and then we are moving to the active phase. So we are moving to our mesopen. So while the peel is doing its action on the client's skin, I'm sitting next to them, but in the meantime I'm preparing the mesopen. And for the facial treatments I usually use 24 needles cartridges, or 24 or 36 needle cartridges. Usually it's 24, but if I have a client who comes with a very sensitive skin, then I will go with 36 needles. Then it's a little bit more delicate, but still beautiful results. And then I am preparing my serum I will be working on, and again we are going on with the profiler hyaluronic acid activator. So the same serum as we were doing with the cranberry lift, we are using at the cranberry lift treatment, and then we are moving on before we start the microneedling disinfection. And to disinfect, I really like to use those wipes from Cleanel. You buy them in a massive pack like so, and they are individually packaged like so. You take one wipe. I used to actually during one treatment, and you wipe the client's skin, and the scent is quite intense, but it's freshly from the package, and it is great to use during the mesopen, or if you prefer, another great product will be that Clinicep. I love this product for my hands, and since I started disinfecting my hands with this, I do not have such a dry and irritated skin on my hands. So I would really recommend trying this product. Also available at the Clamanti Salon Supplies. And then after disinfection, we do the microneedling with the technique you choose yourself, and then after that we can again disinfect do the second disinfection. I am a bit OCD when it comes to disinfection, I know, so I do another disinfection. I know some people don't, they leave the product on the skin. I do second disinfection, and then I go with LED light therapy for 10-15 minutes depending on how long you want to do this treatment for. And while they're lying down with LED, again head massage or hand massage or the chest massage, depending what you do, just to make sure make your client feeling super relaxed and very special. And then you move on with the skincare. And for the skincare, because it was quite an intense treatment, I am always using the sensitive line therapy products, so like so, and I'm using the serum or the cream mask depending on how dry their skin is, and then I'm always finishing with SPF. And obviously during the SPF, of course, when we're doing the microneedling process, SPF is a must. So they do not leave your beauty studio without an SPF. They have to have at least an SPF. I prepare for them like a little set of products, which is included in the price of the treatment, but SPF is a must during those kind of treatments, right? And then that's it. That's the second treatment. Amazing treatment, especially when clients have a little bit more time, and you can do it as a one-off treatment. But if you want that longer lasting results, I would do it in a series of 3 or 4 every 3-4 weeks in between their treatments, and they are using a proper skincare in between. Right, let's move on to the treatment number 3, the last but not the least on our list today, and this is the ultimate festive glow. Who doesn't know the Glow Pill just yet? If you work with Norel Dr. Wilsz products, this is my dream come true product, because I was for a very long time looking for a resurfacer which will be efficient but also gently enough to use it on even the most sensitive skins. And then the Norel Dr. Wilsz delivered the Glow Pill 40%. The glow peel is part of the trio of the peels in Norel Dr. Wilsz range, and glow peel is my absolute star. This is a 40% resurfacing peel, and it combines the lactobionic acid and then the ascorbic acid and succinic acid. And succinic acid is very well known of its regeneration properties. It supports cellular energy. It reduces inflammation and redness, improves skin tone and brightness, protects against oxidative stress, and helps to smooth uneven skin tone or stressed skin tone. And it gentle is the keyword in this treatment, stimulates that cells turnover. This peel is it's fantastic for that antioxidation, especially for clients with this oxidative stress or accelerated aging, because it inhibits the activity of metalloproteinases, so that enzyme that breaks down the collagen and reduces those free radicals. That's why you have this. It will prevent the photoaging. Yeah, it will prevent that oxidative stress. And as I said at the beginning, the best part, it is suitable for even more sensitive and cuperous skin, and it's incredibly gentle and comfortable. So that's why it will be a great choice if you have a client who comes in, they want that glow effect on their skin, but for example, they are smokers, they work in a very polluted environment, or they work in an air-conditioned office. You can see this mild discoloration, their skin is just tired, dull, and there is lack of radiance in the skin. They just need that pick-me-up treatment, but their skin is also very sensitive. This is gonna be your treatment. Even for those younger people, clients, that will be your treatment. So it really nicely improves that skin color and gives you that beautiful glow to the skin. And this is a great option for people who cannot tolerate traditional peels. So this peel has a very nice semi-liquid texture, like a jelly texture, I would say. Very easy to apply, and very easy to control. And what makes this peeling so special? Because, as I said, it's very gentle, and it's not gonna your clients aren't gonna flake after this treatment. They're not gonna be like suffering with any itchiness or dryness. So beautiful benefits around this treatment when they compare it with appropriate skin care at home, and if they are after this beautiful glow on the skin, like an instant glow on the skin. All right, so now let's move on to the treatment protocol. Although most of you, I guess, you are working with the glow peel. I gave you here two different options of the active phase, depending on how much time you have or how much advance you want this treatment to do. This is as well a perfect, amazing pre-party treatment, and I usually recommend it 2-3 days before the event, but it's also so gentle that you can even do it on the day of the event. Nothing bad will happen there either. So as you can see, we will be again starting with double cleanse with the same foam. I told you, very versatile and very well used product at my beauty studio, and on many of my friends as well. So we are doing double cleanse with the foam, and then we are moving straight away to the exfoliation phase, and we are applying the glow peel, like a very thin layer of the glow peel. We can use it even for like 10 minutes, let's say. And if the clients are coming with a very delicate area, or they have permanent makeup, I always use a Norel cream around, like, in the corner of their mouth, like the nose and on the brows, with any resurfacer. But that's just a side note. And then after the 10 minutes of the glow peel, we do the neutralization. Again, same story, neutralize first and then wash off with water. And then we are moving on to the active phase. So if you want a shorter treatment and clients don't have time, you can apply glow booster after that from the same line and then go with algae mask. And that's it, and skincare. But if you want a little bit more lax option of the treatment, then you go with the same profiler serum, and then you add sonophoresis to it, and then you do a massage on my favorite white tea mask. This is my absolute favorite mask because it gives you that instant result of brighter, more lifted, and just healthy, plump skin. Beautiful mask, white tea mask to have. I am mixing it with a massage lotion for my massages. And then I apply an algae mask, and the mask which I like to apply with the glow peel is the one that's soothing and moisturizing with spirulina. But quite a few will work here. If you want to add cranberry as well. So depending on what do you think it will be the best for your client, this kind of type of algae mask you are applying. Norel Dr. Wilsz has quite a few to choose from. And then skincare from the same glow range, glow cream, then eye cream, and of course SPF as usual. So those will be all our 3 treatments. And now, as I told you at the beginning, we will talk a little bit about the business point. I hope you will find it helpful, and I hope all those 3 treatments, they inspired you a little bit more about the festive season and what you can do for your clients there. So festive season, let's talk about business. As I said, preparation is the key, and I would like to talk about a few different things which I would recommend. And also, if you would like to hear about more recommendations, or you would like to see a checklist for beauty business operators, then go ahead to my JB ProTouch Instagram and you will find all there. I try to show you my like day-to-day life as a beauty therapist and what I do to make it more profitable and keep my diary full at all times. And so this is what I would do for every festive season, but any season. So first of all, I know you're not gonna like me, but retail. This is your best friend because you make money aside of your treatments, right? So I always recommend to have retail stock, and if you can't afford the full range of products, at least have in stock those products which sell the most, right? So the ones which will be always go, and you have them on site there, and when the client wants them, they can buy them. The other option is, if you do not want to hold any stock at your beauty studios, you can use this affiliate program with your coach. So when they purchase online, you have nothing to do with that, but you still make money, right? So you want them to leave your beauty studio with appropriate skincare and start using it straight away after the treatment. Then what else you can use is to prepare gift sets. So you have pre-prepared gift sets for your clients. You can buy special boxes, Christmas boxes, or you can have your boxes with the logo, the ones which I have, for example. But if you don't want to invest much, whenever you place an order with Clamanti Salon Supplies, you can ask them to include a few nice like gift bags like so, and then inside of this bag you can prepare, let's say, 3 different gift sets. So let's say, for instance, this gift set will be your essential go-to products. You will have a cleanser, eye cream, and a cream, let's say. So that will be your set number 1. And prepare like 3 or 4 sets like this. Of course, clients can change the products, but it's just to give them an idea what they can buy either for themselves or for their loved ones, right? Then make sure you promote and tell them about gift vouchers. Gift vouchers are amazing idea to sell your services. They can be open, they can be for certain treatment, and I, for example, make a special edition Christmas gift vouchers, which they look very Christmassy, and clients can purchase them as a gift. So amazing idea to upsell your treatment. Just make sure you put the date until they have to use this gift voucher. Yes, do not give them a year or two. Believe me, that's gonna work for big spas, big hotels and stuff. But for smaller businesses, I would keep it short. For example, my gift vouchers are available to use between 3 months from the date of purchase. I might not sound as a long time, but believe me, no one ever said anything. People are using them between 3 months. Of course, you can prolong them by 2, 3 days, but 3 months is absolutely enough. And then between one season, you done with all your gift vouchers, right? And then I always like to treat my clients to a little bit special. So for example, I order for them Christmas cards with special Christmas wishes from me, and then at the back of this card you can either have a little voucher for them to use during January, February, let's say, or you can have a QR code which they can scan and give you the feedback over on your social media or your Google business page. So things like that are great. But if you don't want to invest in a separate Christmas cards, you can even buy on like those like cheap websites, you know which one I'm talking about, like a little cards which say thank you for supporting my business, and then at the back you can handwrite Merry Christmas from, I don't know, Jenny or Joanna or Anna or whatever. Yeah. So those are those little touches which will really make a difference to your clients. Then in December, I personally prepare goodie bags for all my clients. And let me know in the comments if you would like me to film a little video about how I prepare my goodie bags for my clients and what's inside. I can do that while I will be doing them. I'm planning to prepare them this weekend. So during the December, everyone who visits me at my studio gets a goodie bag with little treats, little samples. And believe me, giving them samples, so you would give them a Christmas card, let's say that's Christmas card, and a little set of samples like this. Norel Dr. Wilsz also supplies this, and you can ask Clamanti Salon Supplies to send them to you. I think you can buy them in the marketing materials. And here you have a whole lot of different samples. And believe me, those samples work, because you would be surprised when you have how many clients will come back to you in January, February with those used samples and ask for a full-size product. You would be surprised. Just try it and thank me later. Yes, so samples, very great choice to upsell. And then I also like to give them the catalog. And on my catalog, I have created just a simple printed at home little cards where I show them as well my code, which they use if they would like to purchase things straight away from the Clamanti Salon Supplies website. And even things like this, put in a little bag like so, with a little Christmas bow on side, create an amazing little treat for your client. And this is that special touch which they will remember. They will remember, right? And then can also, another thing is to like to organize a Christmas raffle. And now it's gonna be my, I think, 5th year when I'm doing Christmas raffle. Amazing idea. It's such fun. People are buying those tickets, as many as they like. And then I have 12 prizes for 12 days of Christmas. And on the Boxing Day or any day you prefer, I do a little Facebook Live where I draw the prizes for them. If you don't want to do lives, I totally understand. You can just announce who won over your social media easily, and then clients really appreciate those gifts, and they're really looking forward to receive those prizes as well. And some of them buy like even 10 tickets, 15 tickets. So it's again a great option to make extra money on site during the festive season. And then please, whatever you do, whatever you organize for your clients, do not forget to share it on your social media. Your clients have to know that you're organizing things like this. Okay, I guess you can have newsletter, you can have an automated messages to your clients through your booking system. That's great as well. But social media, believe me, that work wonders. People are watching this, people are scrolling. So make sure you post all your beauty goodie bags, your Christmas raffle, anything special, those exclusive Christmas treatments, yeah, on your social media, so they know that you prepared something special for them for this festive season. And then believe me, they will be booking. They will be booking because they want to feel as festive. They want to feel festive, as we all do. Yes, we love festive season, so at least I do. So yes, so if you would like to hear more, as I said, and see more tips like this, you can always visit my Instagram, JB Pro Touch. I warmly welcome and invite you to join my little beauty community there. Right, so those will be the business tips. And now we have the Q&A section. So let me go through the chat and let's see what we have here. I can see quite a lot. Okay, so Paulina is asking, how long do you perform dermapen during the treatment, and what are the lengths of the needles? So the treatment really, it depends on the client, how much of the, what kind of texture of the skin they have. I usually do 3 to 4 passes. I never really counted the time really on how I do it, but I do it in sections. Yes. So I do first forehead because that's the least pleasant. And then I move on for the eye area. So I do eyes, and then I do one cheek, second cheek, and then at the end I do the jawline, and then I move on to the neck if I perform with neck, all the décolletage area. And I focus a bit longer when I have like a proper fine line somewhere here. Yeah, I would go and do the stamping motions there. So depending really on the skin situation. And so for the forehead I do 0.4. Yeah, 0.4, that's my usual one. For the eyes, 0.3 for the eyes area and the upper lid area. And then on the cheeks, I would do 0.8, 0.9, and the same for the neck area. But as I said, I'm working on the 24 or 36 needles. Hope that helped. Then Paula is asking questions. So treatment number 2, how long should the acid stay on the skin? 4 up to 6 minutes, I would say, but you observe your client's skin. They might get a little bit pinkish. I usually do 6 minutes. Azelaic acid is not very deeply penetrating acid. So I would do like 5-6 minutes on my clients. And also in protocol, the serum is listed before disinfection. Oh, okay. Okay, we have to check that. So no. So good question, Paula. Thank you very much for pointing that out. So first you disinfect the skin, and then you apply the serum, and then you microneedle. But as I said, I work in areas. So first I would disinfect the whole face, then apply the serum on the forehead, let's say, and do microneedling, then serum around the eyes and microneedling, and so on. So thank you very much, Paula. We will look into that. Olga, question about number 2, and it's any downtime. Question number 2. So if you, as that's why I said, it has to be performed about a week, 10 days before the big event, because when you do resurfacer and then you go with microneedling, and depends on how harsh you will go with microneedling, the healing process is the same as when you had your microneedling training. You were told that the downtime process one might be 10 days up to 14 days. After my microneedling, personally, the downtime is about 5 days. So my client's skin might be a little pinkish, a little bit sensitive, about 3-4 days after the treatment, but no more than that. But on the training. For example, I was told 2 weeks. So depends on what your training, wherever microneedling device you're using, is saying how long is the downtime after the microneedling. I think Dermapen is saying 2 weeks, for example. Skin pen, similar. So depending on what kind of pen you're working on as well. So I would probably check it with my provider of the pen, how long is the downtime after their microneedling. Right. I think we've got all of the questions. Do I have something new, Paulina? Do you always do face and neck? Face most only. Like I would say 60% I do face and then the rest face and neck, because the difference in between that in the price of the treatment is very small. So my clients usually are choosing face and neck, and some of my clients who are already familiar with the microneedling, they will add the décolletage area as well. But yeah, usually I do face and neck. I would have to check my diary, my history, but yeah, face and neck I think is the most popular. What is the price recommendation for the treatments? All right, great question. Thank you very much, Olga. So the price recommendation is for the crown belly peeling. It's a bit between 60 and 90 pounds. Of course, wherever you are working from, and depends if you're just treating just the face or face and neck or whole area up to the deep décolletage area. At my beauty studio, for instance, I am in Southeast England, was Berkshire. I charge for treatments like that £100. So this is the treatment. This is the treatment price at my beauty studio. The second treatment, let's say it's that with microneedling, and if we are doing only face, it's £135, and then face and neck, I think it's £150. Something like this. So yeah, but then they have an included little like set of the products there. But usually it's about £150 for the treatment. And then the glow peel, it's between, because I do the option 2 with sonophoresis and massage, it's 85 up to £100. But usually it's £100 because people are doing with the neck and the décolletage area. So yeah, something like this. I would say the cranberry will be the cheapest one from all of them, because you do not use that many products, although very similar when it comes to cost with a glow peel. The microneedling will be the most expensive one because you have cartridges and LED light and things like this. So those are my price points. Any other questions? I think we took quite a long time, an hour and 20 minutes. Hopefully I'm okay. You're okay with that. So I think those are all the questions, aren't they? Like, you can always text me after as well. The webinar on JB Protect, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Right. And now I know we have promised you that surprise. I know it took me a while. And the surprise is we have a special discount code for you. So for anyone who came today to show you our appreciation for taking time and joining us during the webinar, you have an exclusive discount code GLOW10. So for any professional accounts, you have 10% off for all your shopping today and tomorrow until midnight. And that's gonna cover all the retail and professional products. Obviously, it excludes the clearance section because products are heavily discounted there as well. But if you would like any of those products I was talking about today, they are 10% off today and tomorrow. So enjoy, do your shopping, and bring the most beautiful festive treatments to your clients. I can see a few more options in the chat. What are the price recommended? So that's what I have. have already answered. And then we have, thank you so much. Thank you so much. How long are the treatments? Ildiko is asking. So cranberry is about 60 minutes. Glow pill the same. Microneedling is a little bit like an hour and 15 minutes. Depend what kind of, how long you do your massage or your sonophoresis. So it's between 50 minutes, an hour and a quarter, I would say. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's the discount code, GLOW10. Remember to use it because it's an amazing opportunity. We never have extra discounts on the professional accounts, but Clamanti Salon Supplies was really, really kind to give us one this Christmas season. And from this point as well, thank you so much for being with us so long today. Together with Clamanti Salon Supplies team and myself and Norel Dr. Wilsz, we would like to wish you the most successful festive season. I hope you found this video, this webinar inspirational, and I will see loads of you promoting the festive products, festive treatments at your beauty studios. And I hope your diaries will be full and the sales will skyrocket. So thank you very much for joining here today. Have a lovely Christmas and Happy New Year. And I will see you during the next webinar. I promise this time we will come back quicker. And yes, thank you so much. And lovely to see you all today. Thank you. Bye.